back to World Spine Day 2019. So, today our topic we're going to cover is disc herniations. Disc herniations, a little difficult to explain, pretty much as hard as it is to say. Let's come a little closer. Right, what happens is, between each vertebra, as you can see here, lies a disc of cartilage, and as they progress down, it gets slightly bigger. So, this disc of cartilage is made up of outer rings and an inner ring. When a disc herniation or bulge occurs, the material from the inner ring protrudes out into either the outer ring or even completely out of the disc itself. If you want to have a look down here, this red is kind of an indication of the disc, where the disc material would be bulging completely out of the joint. And as you can see, pushing onto these little nerves here, which can definitely be causing pain. Right, so who gets disc herniations? Often find that we find a little more in males than females, maybe between the age group of 35 to 45. Age definitely plays a role in it. However, a really big one is trauma. May not be huge trauma, but something like picking up something heavy in the incorrect position. So, like we always tell everybody, picking up something heavy, you need to be using both legs, bending the knees, not just a complete forward and rotation. That sideward bending is really not good for disc movement. So, very important to be lifting things correctly. Other risk factors include obesity, smoking, family predisposition, people who work in manual labor, people that are sitting for long periods of time, perhaps driving, and those kind of things all play a really big role in disc herniation problems. So, what are the symptoms that we often see with disc herniations? Disc herniations can occur either in the neck or the cervical spine, or in the lumbar spine or the lower back. So, characteristic things that you will find is if it's in the neck, you often get pain, numbness, pins and needles down into the hands, and lower back you'll feel it going down the leg. It's characteristic for it to go further than the knee, perhaps not always, depending on the severity of the problem. So, that's a really big indicator for us when we see those kind of things happening. Also get a lot of muscle stiffness to try to protect that area. The body wants to protect it so it doesn't move and hurt itself further. A lot of symptoms that we normally see with that. So another thing that people often report is that they feel a lot of pain lying down to standing, or sitting to standing, perhaps getting out of the car. Another thing to report is that when they cough or sneeze, they get that sharp pain that they normally feel. So the sharp pain is like almost an electric pain when you get that nerve pain. So that's pretty much how it presents. So it's also very important for us to take note that if you had to MRI the average person, you would probably find that they have disc herniations without any symptoms. So the body generally, in 75% of the cases, heals itself and allows their disc to either protrude back or just to maintain it where it is. So a lot of people are asymptomatic, and we get this asymptomatic, no symptoms, to this extreme pain where they are hardly even able to walk. So disc herniations can really vary. In severe cases, you may even have weakness and things like that. This is really important for healthcare professionals to be referring to specialists, and perhaps even surgery may be needed. So that would be a little out of our field, but it's great to start with conservative treatment. So, how does conservative treatment work for disc herniations? Conservative treatment works really well. Chiropractic care and a strengthening program is almost essential. So, obviously with this disc herniation, everything around it tenses up. So we've got to get that body moving again so that the body can heal itself. Very important. Okay, so often we find that people have very weak abdominal muscles and core muscles, and that can lead them to getting disc herniations. So it's really important to go to a Pilates class, go to really good instructors, and get it sorted out so that you can get on a training program and either prevent further disc herniations, prevent your first disc herniation, or try and help in maintaining your pain, decreasing pain, and allowing you to be functional. So that's really important. Manipulation of a joint is great for disc herniations, above and below the joint, getting everything moving, decreases pain, helps the nerves, etc. Chiropractors also will use dry needling to help ease up the muscles, massage, mobilizations, whatever they feel necessary. Another function or another tool that the chiropractors do have is a bit of traction and flexion. So this is really great because it helps to work against gravity to try and ease up that tension that's now occurred in that area, help open up the joint so that disc can go back to where it used to be, and help just to try and ease up some of that pain, stretch out the muscles. It's really, really great in helping with disc herniation problems. Traction you can do in the neck or into the lower back, both really great. But chiropractic treatment without a good exercise program, you'll probably find that you're back in a little while with more pain. So really, with disc herniations, exercise is really essential. So a lot of research has found that massage, traction, mobilization, all of those are great. But without this manipulation, they're not as effective. So it's really important to come in, see a chiropractor for these things, and go from there. So I hope you enjoyed this topic just as much as I did, and we look forward to seeing you guys soon. Have a wonderful day.